Good night, good night, good night, everyone. This is your girl, Miss Beth, with yet another video. First and foremost, let me say thanks to all of my supporters. Thanks to all my members. A big shout out to you guys for believing in this channel and going above and beyond to support the channel. And then for all of those who watch the videos, like the videos, sharing out the videos, oh my good God, I thank you so much. For those of you contributing to the conversation, you know I absolutely appreciate you. I sit and I respond to each and every comment made because it means much to me. I like to hear what you have to say. I want you to just contribute to the conversation. If you have had experiences about whatever I talk about, if you have heard something, if something happened on your watch, if you have advice to give, then please feel free to do so. Tonight I'm here again, and tonight I really want to talk to our returning residents especially. And I felt compelled to speak to us once more because I got a call early tonight before dinner, and it was quite interesting because it was a situation with the bank, with one of the banks here in Jamaica. And I'm just reaching out and reminding us not to be complacent. We come home and some of us we're getting only retirement monies because we did what we had to do and left it in America and make sure, it is budgeted into things that it needs to be budgeted in. But there are some who came with big bank accounts and feel that they're comfortable now, they're safe now, and they come home. But one of the things that I've said before, that you have to, in coming home, a lot of us, we depend on the children to teach us to do our technological things for us. That means for online some things, banking, other medical insurance, not health insurance, but life insurance part, things like those. A lot of us, we depend on them, and so we really have not practiced how to manage online. So then we decide to retire and to come home to Jamaica, to feel the warm sunshine on your faces, to just wake up and it's not freezing cold outside. And that's great. You go to the supermarket, you pull out your card, because again, I'm not encouraging anyone to draw no big sum of money and bring it to their homes. Just use the card, swipe the card, and go about your business. Don't keep a lot of money anywhere that people become, because it's the time that we're living in right now. It's that kind of time where people are very jealous, people are very heartless, and so I don't know what to say to you, because it's just my point of view, and you have your way of doing things. But all I'm saying, you better be tech savvy. You better understand online banking. Know how to check your balances. Know how to look at what you spent and what is supposed to be left. Set up your notifications so every day they're telling you what you have left in your account, whether it's $200 or $2 million. Have that access to your account so that you are aware of what's going on. One lady was just told, went to the bank, and when she went to her account, there was nothing in there. Absolutely nothing. She asked what happened to her account, and nobody knows. Don't think that these tellers sitting there are getting big paychecks, and so they're looking at all these monies in your accounts, and don't think that they're not getting ideas. Don't for one time think that they're not looking at the accounts that have been dormant for a long time and not trying to do things. Sometimes you ever try to get into your bank account and all of a sudden things have changed and you need all sorts of different things in order to access your account. Sometimes it's just one little thing, and they use that to hold your account hostage, and you're not able to access your account. And as I was told tonight, you go in and you call. You can't access the account because they change how things are done. And you call, and when you call one person, they say they can only do one thing. And so they transfer you to the other person, and when they transfer you and that person help you with that one thing, by the time you come back and call back and the same person who transferred it to them picks up again, all of a sudden they ask you something differently. And the different thing that they ask you, if you cannot, you're not expecting that. You think that when you call back, they're going to ask you then, what was the name of your of your best friend or something like that. But then when you come back and it's a whole rigmarole and you cannot access your account, because in order for you to access it, you better remember what it is that they said. So that's why I encourage us coming home when we're of age, we're up in our 60s, just get your kids involved. Get your children involved. Don't come home and feel like, I don't want them in my business, I can manage. Believe me, we're vulnerable. We are vulnerable, and we will be at the mercy of these people because it's easy for them to make things complicated so that you cannot access your money. Again, if you have large sums of money in the bank, keep up with what's going on. It's easy to keep up with $3,000 because if you spend $500, $2,500 should be left, or maybe $2,400 on something because they took fees. But when you come home with your millions, and remember, millions, it's a lot of zeros. You go in and you spend, $500 for groceries, 45,000 for light bill, another 12,000 for water bill. Then you spend again another something. You might have a car, and you're just spending, and you're not keeping up to date with what's going on. It's easy for people to swipe a few $100,000 and you don't even understand that it's gone. So I'm just saying to us guys that it's not an easy time we're living in. Gone are the days when people hardly had anything. But now people are going away and they're working and they're making big monies, and they're deciding to come home and they save every last penny and they come home, and now you want to enjoy your life and just enjoy it in simple form. But there are those who are out there lurking to take that away from you, from me, from whatever. So when I heard the story of the poor woman who broke down because her money is gone like Sammy Mouth, and just said, let me talk again to us as returning residents who are coming in and we're thinking it's a piece of cake. I cannot say, this in Jamaica, I think it's the first place I see where tellers have access. They're doing your business. They're doing your personal business with your password and your and all of these things and your authentication things. And they have their personal phones in their hands while they're doing your business. I don't remember seeing that in America. I don't remember ever walking into a bank in America and see a teller with access to a phone in their hands or on their person. Never seen it. Only in Jamaica. Nobody's looking at it as a distraction or a thing that it's not professional. And you go in there and you miss a little E out of your name and the way they treat you. You can't get anything done. You can't get access to anything. because of one little letter missing that doesn't even a silent E from somewhere. And they're looking at you and they're looking at your passport, your official passport with your name in it, with everything, your face on it, and yet they deny you access to your things. But their tellers have phones, looking into your account, watching to see how much money you withdraw, and have the ability to reach out to people who might be able to come out and they identify what you're wearing and come out and rob you innocently. So let us, as we come in this place, guys, as I said, I remembered a family member who went to the bank, and I said she went to the ATM first, and when she went there, she printed out the balance in her bank book, in her account, and all she needed was a bank book, a hard copy, a hard paper, so she could make note, or when she do her deposits or whatnot. She was retired and getting her retirement funds, so it was going to the account. So whatever was in the account should be growing. And when she had the printout of what was on the ATM machine, and she went right there to a live teller who should be able to give her accurate information. The person looked on the screen and told her 500,000 less than what was in her bank book, was on the screen. When she asked for a bank book, oh, we run out, we don't have any. She says, how could this be? How could you not have bank books? I need a bank book so that I can come in and get my things stamped and updated. And when the guy insisted that there was no bank books to be given to her, she asked for the supervisor. Because the guy, when he wrote the amount on the paper for her, and she says, are you sure that's correct? And the guy said, yes, that's what's in her account. She asked for a supervisor. Okay, he's saying there are no bank books. She knows they should have bank books. She knew also that what was given to her at the ATM was not what the guy wrote on the piece of paper he showed her. And so now she wanted to speak to a supervisor. Supervisor came, she explained the situation. I got this printout, here it is from the ATM, and yet he showed me a different amount in my account. He lied, he says he never did. And they're looking for the paper. She said he wrote it on a paper, he has to have the paper. And they search and search, couldn't find the paper. They dismissed the young man, and the supervisor is there looking, because she's insisting he had the paper. And when she said she bent and she looked under the thing, she said to the lady, pick it up. And so I could look. And when you look under there, you see where the guy had folded up the paper small when he knew the supervisor was on the way, and push it under the machine right there, stuff it up in there. So we have to be wise as the serpents and harmless as the dove. Don't get carried away. Don't get into cussing and the noise and all of that. Because it's never the noise in the market. It is the outcome. So guys, be vigilant. Be vigilant. Be vigilant. You know, I praise God. I said I never love money. I'm never a lover of money. I never want too much of any money, because I know how it can become a wicked, wicked thing. Some people say it's the love of money. It's not only the love of money. You have a few dollars and your family members hate you. Friends hate you, because if they want, a lot of times they get the same opportunities you got, and they squander it away. And then when you have, they wanted to help them with this and lend me this, lend me that, which you never repay. And if you ever say no, then your life is in danger. They're coming after you. They lie on you. They say all manner of evil against you. And so I always pray, I don't want riches. I don't want it at all. I want to live a humble life. Just humble, simple. I don't want much of anything. Just a humble, simple life. I don't care about material things because I know how people can get. And so as you come home and you live your life, just live it, and again, be wise as the serpent and harmless as the dove. Be wise. Be wise. It's not easy. I just hate. I just don't know why we have to be the way we are. You know, there's a God who looks down, you know. I don't know. I'm just asking that as we go forth, I am just saying it's not easy, but we cannot, you know, what are you going to do? You know. So watch your video, my people. As you watch the video, please like the video, share the video, and leave a comment. And I thank you so much for watching and supporting. Thank you.